What's going on, everybody? This is Lauren with the Mills Backer Podcast, and I'm joined today, my first one here in the new studio, with my son Carter. Now, hello. Now, we're going to tell you a quick little story today. We're going to give our little review on this little micro drone that I bought them on Amazon because I am a drone enthusiast. I like flying drones. I got a Mavic 2 Zoom, and I just got the DJI FPV drone. It's my first FPV. And I really wanted these guys to experience it with me. So what did I do? I went on Amazon and I found the least expensive micro drone that could get here like an Amazon time frame, which is immediately. And I ordered it up. And it was this little shark drone made by Makerfire. It was like $100. And you know what? It came with these goggles for FPV, little controller, had all kinds of buttons, auto takeoff, auto land, return to home, flips, 3 speeds. Well, I'd show it to you, but where'd it go?
In the woods.
What do you mean in the woods? What happened?
Well, I lost control. That's the thing.
You lost control.
Yep.
He lost control. So tell us what happened. Tell us, how was your first experience? What did you do?
So I went in the house. And then I was like, oh, I wanna take it outside because I thought it would be more easier. So I flew it up. I went too high, and I didn't really know the controls very well. So I just kept on going backwards and up. So then I kept on losing control on my headset, and then it went fully black in the woods.
So I'm next to him. I'm flying my DJI drone, which is new to me. So I'm just practicing. I'm flying around. He's standing right next to me. And he takes off, and it's got 3 modes of speed. First one's like slow, medium, fast, right? So it's on slow, and he's like, it's not really going anywhere. I'm just distracted, honestly. I was flying my drone. I was zooming around, trying not to lose it, trying not to crash. And so I'm like, oh, no, it's got different speed. Just click, click, boom. So he's flying. He's just flying around. Now, we just moved into this house, so neighborhood's new to us. And we're in a little cul-de-sac kind of area. There's not a lot right here, but if you go just a little bit across the cul-de-sac, there's some woods and stuff. So, yeah, I'm flying around, zooming across all these trees, looking at all the houses and stuff. And he goes, hey, Dad, I can't see it anymore. I need your help. So I'm like, huh? Well, I don't want to just leave what I'm doing fine because I don't want to lose my DJI drone. So, I'm like, stop, hit the button. Let me see. All right, bring it back over here. I'm like, well, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I don't know.
He's like, I don't know. I mean, what do you mean you don't know? Look, he's got the goggles on. Goggles are on. You can see where it went. But what does he do? I don't know. I said, what's the last thing you saw?
I saw a house and wood behind me.
I'm like, what? A house? Like how high? Keep in mind, this micro drone is like this big, and it's blue. I'll put a picture up on here of what it is, actually, just so that you know exactly what we're talking about. And it's tiny, but I got a bright blue one because, well, seemed like it would be easy to find. And honestly, I thought we were just gonna fly them inside.
But it didn't work out well. It's not that easy to fly.
Yeah, no.
It might be blue.
Actually, it is that easy to fly. It is exactly that easy to fly. So it's like the easiest thing to fly. If we're gonna be completely honest here. So let me pull up here what it exactly we're talking about.
It seems easy to fly,
Boom,
but
there it is.
it's not that
That's
fine.
what it looks like.
Not hard.
Okay, right here. Boom, this guy. Bright blue shark. It's not very big. So I'm like, well, crap. Maybe it's still got a signal, right? So I land my drone, and the neighbor across the street, we haven't met these guys. We're just walking over. Which way to go? Went that way. So we're walking over there, and there's these woods that goes like, man, down.
It's steep.
It's steep. It's pretty legit. So down there, I'm like, oh, there's a cool creek down there. So, I see the neighbor over there next door, his son outside. I say, hey, man, you see a little drone come like crash over here? And he's like, oh, I saw yours, a big one flying. It's not as little one, it's a little tiny one. He goes, I thought it was like a bee, a big bug or a bird or something. He goes, yeah, it was going that way. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how high was this thing going? So he's like, oh, I was up there by that tree. So I'm like, oh man, there's no way it made it through all those trees. Just kept going. So I'm standing up there. I got these goggles. It's all just, static screen. So I'm like, come on. And I can it starts to flicker a little bit. I'm like, oh man, there it is. There's the signal. And all I saw was one image, and it looked like leaves with a little bit of greenery. I'm like, oh man, it's definitely on the ground. So we just need to get down there and find it. So the three of us, me, this guy, and the neighbor, go foraging down into this pit of doom. And man, I'm telling you, we spent like an hour out there, no dice. I had no signal. I'm assuming that it just died, because if we got closer to it, it should have picked up the signal line. And I'm looking up, how far is the signal? How far can I see? 5.8 gigahertz. So, long story short, that little shark's out there in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the next round is going to be inside. We're going to do inside drones, fly around the house. Can't
Until
really
I
make anything.
actually want
Until I actually stay inside, because listen, I was like, all you gotta do is go down. Just thumbs down and come straight down, right?
Go up.
No. What does he do? Just go up. So apparently that little shark right there turned into a Sharknado, took off, and flew over the trees it's out of here. It's gone. So that's a bummer. But I will say this, if you want to get one, they're pretty cool. I flew it around my work, flew it around the house a little bit before he had a chance to fly it away. And it was really cool. So we come in here for our first podcast in the new studio and tell this crazy story about this kid who can't give him nothing nice. 5 minutes. Gone. Just gone. Unbelievable. So I wore the appropriate shirt for the occasion. We'll move this out the way. Right there. You can get these, any of my apparel at tmfapparelusa.com, and subscribe to the channel. And he's not going to join me all the time, but I'm sure he does some crazy stuff. And we will put it under the family tab here of some crazy stories that we might entail. And maybe we'll even get his lazy brother down here. But till next time, we'll see you later.